Good morning. It is day 92. It is not even yet 5:30 a.m., but just about. And yeah, I'm getting an early start. Today's going to be a really long day. And with how hot it's been, I think it will be kind of tough today. I'm going through Lassen Volcanic Park, National Forest, not sure. Anyways, as I've said before, to go through there, you have to have a bear can if you're gonna camp in it. Otherwise, you have to go all the way through. To go through the park itself is only 19.3, but for me to get to the park, I have about 8 miles. So yeah, the first part of my morning is just really just getting to the actual park itself. Some comments have suggested that there's a lot of down trees, a lot of mosquitoes, and that it's really exposed, so it gets quite hot. So hopefully leaving this early buys me even just a little bit of time. It was nice to take that really long break yesterday afternoon after my lunch, because it's just so hot. I'm quite nervous for, as I continue to go north as well as southern Oregon. There's a little fire right now in Etna. It started several days ago. And so that's going to be a closure for 60 miles-ish. So people are getting a ride from Etna up to Said Valley and just skipping that section per the PCTA recommendation. It could be gone by the time I get there. I'm still quite a ways off. It could be bigger by the time I get there. But either way, little fires are starting, of course. And so I just keeping my eyes out for that. Otherwise, I'm feeling good about today. I'm really hopeful. I think I'll definitely get to pass the woman I met yesterday. Her name is Jules. I think I'll at least get to pass her or catch up with her. She goes so far, so that will be what is hard. But I'm hoping I at least get across her path. And then also, I don't think I'll get to see Ankles in 007 because I think they started at the boundary line and they would have gotten up quite early. And they've been doing 25 to 30 miles as well, I would guess, at least. So they'll be going further than I am, but there's just a small chance that I'm hoping that maybe they take a long break somewhere and I somehow catch up, or maybe they start an hour later and I don't know. But I don't know. I messaged them yesterday to let them know I'm going to stay at the ranch, and I asked them if they've checked it out, and so hopefully maybe they'll change their mind there. But I'm just on their tails though. It's just that we're going about the same pace in miles, I'm guessing, each day. Well, they're faster. We're going the same miles each day. I think I might just kind of consistently be behind them until they either take a zero or they take a longer break somewhere. I don't know. But anyways, all is good. I'm excited for today, day 92. Can't believe there's only 8 more days until I've been out here for 100 days. That feels wild, but we're doing it, so all right. Okay, entering Lassen Volcanic National Park. Here we go. Okay, so this morning has been tough. Just getting to this park today has been hard. It took 3 hours. And I was kind of beating myself up mentally. I was like, I was just saying that I should be going faster. Come on, it's the early part of the morning. We got to be starting that park by at least 8 a.m. Just kind of nagging myself. And this morning I had a 2-mile climb up. It was kind of steep, but it wasn't too hard, but climbing always takes longer. And anyways, I finally got to the water. I filled up, started the park at 8:30, and I just kind of was thinking to myself, I need to chill. I understand my urgency because I have to do 29 miles today, no matter what. And it's been really hot. The sun has been really hard for me. And the long mile days have been really hard. Doing the 2 miles up today, my legs were so tired. I can tell I need a break. I can tell I need less miles on my legs. I need slower days. I just was Mackenzie, you need to chill. You're making yourself miserable. You're about to go through a volcanic national park, which is so cool. And yeah, and I also learned that there's like a lot of water throughout the park that I could swim in, or I can at least rinse my sun hoodie off in and put on a cold and wet sun hoodie. Like, there's a million things I can do. I think I was just feeling anxious about how hot I'm gonna be because it's been very hard for me the last few days with the sun or the heat. Even though I know it's not even that hot. It might be between 70 to 80 degrees. Like, I know way worse is ahead of me. It still is hard. So yeah, I'm just trying to be like, chill out. I don't need to like race. I feel like I was trying to walk so fast, and then I would just trip on every single rock and branch that was on the ground, and then I'd get madder because I'm like, pick up your feet, Mackenzie, walk, you know. And then there's all these thorn bushes that have just been scraping my shins and my calf, and then that irritates me. And then I'm just like, yeah, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just thinking of that quote, that picture I saw where it's like, you can do it like it's a great weight, or you can do it like it's a part of the dance. And I'm just like, yeah, I need to change my mindset a little and do it like it's part of the dance, because it's gonna be hot from here on out. It's just gonna be, and there's gonna be more thorn bushes and more rocks to trip on and more 29-mile days ahead. And yeah, I can be annoyed about it all, or I can just remember like, this is a gift that I get to be out here every day, even when it might not be like my most fun days or the type of environment or like the brush or the trees that I love. Like, I mean, I'm just in a burn area. Like, it's not particularly beautiful, but I get to be out here. I'm choosing to be out here, and that's a privilege, and I feel very lucky to get to be out here. So yeah, just trying to switch my headset today, because I feel like the past few days have kind of been sour about everything, and I'm like, yeah, your attitude sucks. So I'm gonna do a reset. Yeah, and then also a really cool thing was that I saw two guys at the water spot. One guy went off, he's already very far ahead. The other guy, Trevor, I met a while back, and he had to stop for breakfast. And so I'm also just remembering that, like, you know what, yeah, other people are starting the volcanic park the same time I am, and it's gonna be hot for everybody and hard for everybody. And so, and you know, the best thing about it is I'm not out here alone. So yeah, Terminal Geyser, unlawful to go beyond this point. I was like, because why wouldn't you? But then, yeah. Not as cold as I was afraid it would be.
I was like thinking it wasn't gonna be as cold. we're on the opposite end. I was thinking it looks kind of stagnant and been so hot lately. I figured, yeah, but no, this is good.
Who's counting us down then?
Alright.
You got it. Okay, I'll do 3 and then 2 and then 1.
Right.
Okay, here we go. 3,
2,
1.
oh boy.
It feels so good. Man, I could sit here all day.
Okay, today's lunch, we've got some beans and rice on a tortilla. Hayes, what are you making?
I'm making some rice and I have some tortilla chips to eat with it.
Perfect.
And chicken.
I just had such a good lunch break. Cooling off in the lake was amazing, and it was nice to get my shirt wet. It's pretty much dry now, but it was nice to like kind of, yeah, it gets so dirty and sweaty, so nice to rinse it off anyways. It'll be sweaty again here in a minute. Also, it was really cool. It was just Hayes and I because Jules left, like she got going, but Hayes told me that the group, the Mean Gays, he's part of the Mean Gays group, that they're gonna go to the Redwoods in a couple of days, and he thought that maybe there'd be room in the car if I wanted to come. And I've been to the Redwoods, and what I would say is that I feel like I have not been doing anything off of trail. Like, I've not taken any side trips. I've not said yes to a lot of things that pop up spontaneously. And so I told him, like, well, actually, yeah, maybe I will. Like, you know, well, we'd have to figure out logistics, and they have to figure out for sure if there would be enough room in the car for me. There very well may not be. They are a group of 6, and so it's not a small, like, it would have to be a pretty big car. But anyways, they already got an Airbnb in Reading, and then the next day they would drive into the Redwoods, then they would camp there one night, and then the next day they would drive out. So altogether it's like a 2.5 day kind of excursion. And they're on the same timeline as I am right now for like when we would get to the road. I think it's like, I mean, it's the road that takes me to Mount Shasta. Sorry. Anyways, that's where they would try to like hitch and then get into Reading. So, initially, like, I don't know. I guess like I'm feeling really open to it because part of me was like, yeah, I've been pushing such big miles so that I could see Abigail at a cooler place in Oregon. But I'm also pretty sure I'm gonna have to skip from Etna to Said Valley because of the fire. And that alone is like 2 days of hiking. So I'm kind of getting that back by not hiking that. But then it's like canceling itself out because if I do the Redwood trip, it's about 2 or 2.5 days. Probably closer to 2.5 days. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll do it, and they may not even have room. Like, it was just Hayes and I talking, and I told him, like, you know, definitely just check in with the rest of the group and like see how they would feel, because I've only interacted with all of them like 2 or 3 times, but they're all like right around my age, and they're all like, it's a really cool group. And part of me is like, yeah, I mean, getting off trail for 2 days like does put me a little behind as far as like being further behind Walkie Talkie or 007 and Ankles or Sarah and Darren. Like, I will be further behind people I know, but I don't know, I'm also just trying to remember that like part of the trail experience is like when you meet people and like they're doing a random thing and you get to join in with them, you know. I think the only thing that's really making me feel hesitant is that, yeah, I really could be further north in Oregon for Abigail to join, which would have a higher chance of us getting to see Ben together. And right now, if I do that trip, I just don't think we'll be able to do Ben together, which is okay. Like, we would still be able to do like Crater Lake area probably, or Ashland or whatever. And it would still be totally fine. I mean, I think it'll be hot and not as pretty as Bend, but yeah, maybe I just have to like let that go and yeah, just be open to like saying yes or taking on new opportunities, because truly I have not, like, I don't feel like, I mean, even when people have done random day trips because they're so close to LA or Sacramento, like so many bigger cities, and people will just go in for the day randomly with a trail angel to like, just for random things, not because they even need to, they're just like go in and get smoothies or whatever. And I just haven't done anything like that. I'm so focused on stay on the trail, do as many miles as you can, and yeah, I don't know, I guess I'm just trying to take things as they come and just be a little more open to like the variety and the flexibility that comes up on trail. So yeah, I've really enjoyed that group. it would be cool to do something with people. I've missed being with people. If I take 2 days off trail, I'm thinking I'll be around even more people as people catch up to me. And yeah, I think it would be a good side trip, so I'm thinking about it. There's Lassen Peak.
Desire to delve deeper, profound peace, ancient wisdom. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. These experiences have enriched them, given them stability, strength, and a depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost, and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hours. When in balance, calm, steady, deeply compassionate. When out of balance, heavy, slips into old story. To bring into balance, regular self-care.
Whale.